everyone, welcome to the I Can Crochet That YouTube channel, and today we are learning how to sew together our Tunisian Puff Stitch infinity scarf, sewing the ends together and then also doing the border all the way around the scarf. So I hope you have your finished scarf. I hope you enjoyed doing the puff stitch as much as I did, and let's get started to sew it together and get this thing finished. Okay, so we're sewing the two ends together. This is what the wrong side looks like of your scarf, and this is what the right side looks like. You've got the nice clean chained edge on that side, and this edge, you've got those little bumps. So that's the wrong side. This is the right side. So to sew this together, you will need a tapestry needle with a fairly large eye so you can fit that yarn in there. And then we'll need a 6mm regular crochet hook to do our border, and then a little pair of scissors to fasten off the ends. All right, so I've left about, oh gosh, I don't know. I would say this is about a 16-inch long tail that I left off when I finished off the scarf. Left that there so that we can easily sew it together. Okay, so for this, you're going to want to put the right sides together. So what I mean by that is look for the right side on this end and look for the right side on the other end, and you're gonna place those together like this. So we have the right sides facing in and the wrong side facing out. Okay, so with the right sides facing each other, take your tail that you've made and thread it through your tapestry needle. All right, and this is just a simple whip stitch. It's super easy. You're just gonna look for that first chain on the end there, and you're gonna go through the first chain on the other end. So you're gonna go through both of the loops of the chain. So go through that one, look for the next one on the other side, and go through that one. And this is just a simple whip stitch. Now on the ends, I like to go in it a couple of times to make sure it's really nice and reinforced. So look for that first chain again on both sides and go through it one more time. All right, look for the second chain on that side, the second chain on the other side, and go through both of those. And then give it a gentle tug. Look for the third one and go on the third one on the other side. I usually try to avoid any patterns that you have to sew together at all costs because I'm terrible at it and I just don't enjoy it. But this is super easy. Any sweater pattern that you have to sew all the panels together and the sleeves, I try to avoid those. All right, so you're just going to do that all the way across, making sure that your chains are lining up so that you have a nice even project. And yeah, go through every single chain until you get to the end. And then when you get to the end, we're gonna reinforce it a little bit and we're gonna fasten off. We're gonna attach our yarn and start doing the border. So just finish doing that all the way across and I'll meet you back here when we're finished. Okay, we're coming down to the last couple of chains. I just put a stitch marker there so I would see where that last chain is. And on the very last one, I like I said, to do kind of a reinforcement, just like the first one, and go through it 2 or 3 times. All right. Now I'm gonna fasten that off, and we'll weave all those ends in later. Have to weave that one in. Okay, so for the border. For the border, we're going to, so this is what it looks like after you've sewed it together on the right side. So this is the wrong side, that's the right side. So we're gonna flip it in back to the right side, where the right side is facing you. So flip the scarf right side out. And we're going to attach our yarn in this first chain, and we're going to single crochet all the way around this side. And then once we come to where we meet our first single crochet, we will slip stitch it into that, fasten it off, and then we'll flip it around and we'll do our border on the other side. And we'll attach our yarn here, do the border on the other side. When we get here, meet that first single crochet, slip stitch it together, and then that will be the border and we'll be all done. So let me show you how to attach that. All right, taking your cream colored yarn, look for that first stitch on the side where you join the ends together. Attach your yarn. We're going to chain 1, and then in that same stitch, do a single crochet. So chain 1 and same stitch, do a single crochet. Look for the next chain on the side and single crochet. Next chain, single crochet. So on this side, we chained 2, so there should always be 2 chains for you to go into. And it's just a simple single crochet border. So that is all you do along the side, is do a single crochet in every chain until you get all the way around and meet this first chain, or this first single crochet. One thing you can do is after you do that first single crochet is put the stitch marker in so that you know this is where you're gonna do the slip stitch to fasten off that side. So yeah, just continue doing single crochets in every stitch on the side until you get to here, and I'll meet you back there in a minute. All right, I am coming to the end, almost meeting up with the first stitch. Continuing to do single crochets all the way, and then in this last one. And now in the marked stitch, take out your stitch marker and we'll do a slip stitch to join them together like that. Then fasten off. Weave in all the ends and then do the same exact thing on the other side. And you will have a beautifully finished, nice looking infinity scarf. I really hope you have enjoyed this pattern. I hope you enjoy gifting these scarves to friends and family, or maybe selling them at a local market, and of course, making one for yourself. So thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions down below, hit me up in the comments. And also, please give us a follow on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. You can find us at I Can Crochet That. All right, have a good day. Bye.